The last 24 hours with Grand Theft Auto 6 has just been bonkers with everything that has been revealed about this game. We went years of waiting with absolutely nothing shown, and then this hacker, this individual, just unloaded 90 plus videos, clips of in-game pre-alpha development footage, and it just showed us a lot about this game, including our introduction to the two main protagonists, which will be Lucia and Jason. And I gotta say, I actually think that these protagonists look pretty darn good, especially with their design. The open world looks fun, and the additions that I saw, especially the introduction of some of the RPG elements that was present in Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm honestly extremely excited, especially from some of the visuals that I saw with this. And again, this was all pre-alpha footage, so I've seen a lot of complaints about this looking unfinished, and that is because it is unfinished. It was never intended for the public to see. But regardless, the damage has been done. Rockstar Games, a lot of developers, as they've told to me, some of my sources have said that they're just devastated, very sad about this whole ordeal, and pissed that this happened. But one thing that we are seeing this Monday morning in regards to this leak is the immediate financial impact, as Take-Two shares have fallen after the reported leak of GTA 6 gameplay footage. This report coming from Reuters, who writes, shares of Take-Two Interactive Software stock tumbled nearly 6% in pre-market trading on Monday following the report that a hacker had leaked the early footage of GTA 6, the next installment of the best-selling video game. It's a PR disaster, possibly sets back production and hurts morale, Jeffries wrote in a client note, warning the potential leak of the game's source code could pose a bigger threat. If the source code leaks, it could necessitate significant changes under the hood of the game to ensure its stability and the server integrity of Grand Theft Auto 6 Online once it launches. And that is exactly what I've brought up in the last couple of videos that I've done on this Grand Theft Auto 6 leak. It really isn't a huge massive issue, these leaked video clips and such. I don't think they really reveal that much about Grand Theft Auto 6. Obviously, it gives us a hint at the main protagonists, Lucia and Jason, as well as the open world and some of the gameplay mechanics, but it's not spoilery and it's not going to really have an impact on the sales or reception at all. It just gives a very early sneak peek at GTA 6. It's really the question of what could come next. And as I discussed in my last video, it appears that the identity of the hacker behind this Grand Theft Auto 6 leak has been uncovered and exposed by fellow hackers of his, and that individual has indeed gone radio silent, so that may be the end of this. But still, there is that concern of maybe something else does come about, especially as it appeared they had access to at least some of the source code of Grand Theft Auto 6. But regardless of all of that, we did finally get an official statement on Rockstar Games' social media pages in regards to what has happened. They confirmed again that this GTA 6 leak was the real deal, and they wrote on social media, on Twitter, saying, "A message from Rockstar Games. We recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. At the time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services nor any long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects." This part right here makes me believe that they're saying that the leaker, the hacker, whatever you want to call him, was lying about having the full source code of GTA 6 and GTA 5, as well as a test build of the game. That's what that at least sounds to me, especially with these carefully crafted statements made by the PR specialists at these billion-dollar companies. You have to read between the lines, and here I think Rockstar Games is calling this hacker a liar. Obviously, he does have some of the source code based on the fact that he released some of it to the public to take a look at before it was eventually shut down by Rockstar's legal team, but having the full source code of GTA 6 and even GTA 5, that doesn't appear to be the case at all. But the statement continues saying, "We are extremely disappointed to have any details of our next game shared with you all in this way. Our work on the next Grand Theft Auto game will continue as planned, and we remain as committed as ever to delivering an experience to you, our players, that truly exceeds your expectations. We will update everyone again soon, and of course will properly introduce you to this next game when it's ready. We want to thank everyone for their ongoing support through this situation, the Rockstar Games team." And of course, they have been flooded with a lot of love from the community, as well as as fellow game developers. We talked about this in the last video, but all kinds of developers from Naughty Dog to Sony, Obsidian Entertainment, Bethesda, and so on and so forth were all reaching out, trying to show love for Rockstar Games through this mess. We even had the Xbox executive Sarah Bond respond on Twitter yesterday saying, "My thoughts are with the team at Rockstar Games. It can be disheartening to have a project you've worked hard on to delight fans revealed and critiqued before it's ready. I know they're creating something special and can't wait to experience GTA 6 when it's officially unveiled." And again, that is the sentiment from across this industry right now. We did, however, have some less friendly statements, such as this one coming from Cliff Bleszinski. Obviously, he's known for his work on Gears of War years ago. He said, "Anyone judging the leaked footage of GTA 6 like an idiot clearly hasn't worked in game development. The amount of hours, people, dollars that goes into these games equals insane. I suspect Rockstar will knock it out of the park yet again. Bastages can't lose, FFS." And the substance of this tweet is also what I've been seeing from a lot of game developers that are, let's just say, unhappy and a little disappointed that Rockstar Games is being criticized for the unfinished game looking indeed unfinished. Now, as I've mentioned in prior videos, Rockstar Games is going all out right now, their legal team, with taking down all of this leaked material across YouTube, Reddit, the GTA forums, Forge, everywhere they can. They're filing legal notices to take this content down. They're also going after some creators just for talking about that, which is indeed covered by fair use, but Take-Two Interactive's lawyers, they don't care about DMCA laws. This is just kind of how it's always been. But yeah, they are going scorched earth with this, and I imagine the coming days we're just going to continue to see this onslaught of notices and takedowns and such across all of these websites. Honestly though, with how all of this footage, the screenshots, exploded across social media, I don't think Rockstar will ever be able to take this fully down, especially with the thousands of people that already downloaded the 90+ video clips. This is going to be an ongoing issue, which is why I do think eventually, maybe sometime soon, we see that official reveal. I suspect that it's going to be very similar to how Grand Theft Auto 5 was and Red Dead Redemption 2, in which that first trailer just shows off some of the open world, maybe a brief look at the two protagonists and a little bit of a taste of the story. That's all they need to show, and we already know that this game is probably still a year or two away, probably coming maybe 2024, maybe 2025. That's what Tom Henderson, another gaming insider who has reported about Grand Theft Auto 6 in the past, has said, and something that Jason Schreier has alluded to as well. So that is the indication that the game is still a couple of years away. So that first reveal, I don't think we're going to see anything too big, but it also could show the leaps that the game has made. That's something that I've heard from my own Rockstar sources, that Grand Theft Auto 6 doesn't look like that pre-alpha version. It has made some major strides. And of course, a lot of that footage was Rockstar's development team just testing things out. It was, again, never intended for the public to see. But yeah, to celebrate the 9-year anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 5, we did get a Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal, just in a very different manner, one that obviously Rockstar Games is not happy about. But say what you will about the unfinished state of the footage, I honestly was blown away by a lot of it, and I'm extremely excited at the fact that there's so much about it that really touches into what I loved about Red Dead Redemption 2. The more role-playing elements, I think the better. Obviously, I don't want it to go overboard, to be just like a complete RPG, but I just love the fact that you can hold people up, robberies everywhere. The protagonist actually seemed pretty darn likable, just from the very brief dialogue that we saw. The open world, I love the variety of these regions. Seems like we're going to get some more of the northern part of Florida and such. I think there's like an Everglades area. There's a lot of exciting things about this game, and even the GTA forums community, they've been mapping out some of the locations and such. Obviously, I can't show any of that footage, and I'm not, but they have been mapping out the coordinates to show the size, and right now it looks like the GTA 6 map is absolutely massive, which has me excited for exploring it. And obviously, we talked about this in another recent video, but some of the gameplay features that were shown, there's a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of mysteries about it. That was one thing that I loved about Red Dead Redemption 2, just that sense of discovery, and I'm really happy that Rockstar Games is again leaning into that. And one other discovery that, again, the GTA community has found is apparently the actress who portrays Lucia. That is Alexandra Christina. So about a month or two ago, there was actually a resume leak which showed this actor had on their resume that they were a principal character in a Rockstar Games production, and people have been comparing the voices and it perfectly lines up. So it looks like we have one of the main protagonists as actors found. And right now, again, as you might expect, the GTA community is already searching for the actor that portrays Jason. So anyway, the last 2 days most definitely have been very eventful, and I want to know your thoughts on all of it down in the comment section below. But thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video, or if you found any informative value, and make sure to follow my other social media accounts for updates on new videos. Links are always down in the description below. I'm most active on Twitter giving opinions on news that I do not always get into video form, so do make sure to follow me over there. Also check out my Discord for all sorts of discussion on games. And again, thank you for joining. Consider subscribing for more videos like this, and I'll see you later.